Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So listen, I guess that this reading will be posted a little bit later than the usual, and I'm sorry about that. I know that some of you are enjoying my readings with the morning coffee, and I absolutely love that. I feel so blessed. It's so beautiful that you are starting your day with me, right? I love it, but I was busy doing something, and I cannot just jump into a reading in the middle, come back. I just need a moment to cleanse my mind, right? So I said, okay, even if it's a little bit later, I prefer than just not doing the right job, right? So anyway, this being said, let's check what are the messages that we are getting today. What is the clarity that I am supposed to give to you? It's the full moon right now. So the moon is in Aquarius, the sun is in Leo, and this is a reminder of the where the North Node and the South Node are right now for the 18 following months. So if you're part of my membership, so you know about that because I talk to you about it. I also talk about it in one of our readings, so I found it interesting. So this being said, let's get into it. Let's see what is the main subject of today's reading. Let's see. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's financially uncomfortable in their life, dependent on others. They don't know how to create beauty by themselves. Let's see other people, the connection. The Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh, this is kind of talking to me a little bit about jealousy, because it kind of feels that somebody didn't want you to win, to have support of other people, to be seen as a winner, admired, all those kind of things, right? What is the driving energy here? The King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we are talking here about someone ruthless, manipulative, rigid, unethical, dogmatic. So we might be talking here about somebody who doesn't like you because of what you represent, who you are, what you represent, maybe your authenticity, all those kind of things. Obviously, we will get deeper into a reading with other cards and get into all of that. What is hidden? What is the foundation? Judgment. Okay. It's in the upright, so I kind of like it. And what is the path shift and the change? Okay. So it kind of feels here that somebody is being judged, and I kind of feel that they might be judged because of their harsh judgment of you. Maybe they painted you as being codependent, of not being able to take care of yourself, while in fact it might absolutely not be the case, because they are perceiving you here. They want to see you as a loser. This is the way that they want to perceive you, because it makes them feel very, very comfortable. As said, we are talking here about somebody who is rigid, tyrannic, ruthless, very critical, right? So I kind of feel that we are talking here about someone who, instead of turning the mirror towards themselves, they are criticizing others. And it kind of feels here that you represent something that they might feel threatened by. In the path shift here, we have people not working together. So this might be talking about you not going to this person for any kind of advice, you not caring about what they think, you not wanting their opinion, or we might be talking about other people that are turning against them because now there is this judgment here, right? So people seeing them for who they are, and what they are, it's not so good, right? So the major arcana that we have here, it is the judgment. And this is in what is hidden, right? This is in the foundation. So the main subject here, the big lesson, the energy of the big lesson, it's being able to judge things the right way, right? So maybe people are also going through a higher judgment, right? So let's get a little bit deeper into all of that. Let's see what we are getting. We have the Four of Wands here, the Four of Swords here, excuse me, at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so people thinking, taking their time to think, reevaluate, cleanse their mind, see things from a different perspective, thinking about their own thoughts. Okay, I feel like using this deck here. Can you see all the cards? Yes, you can. Okay, so let's get a little bit more information. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, related to gender-related cards, right? We are not talking about the gender, we are talking about the energy of the card. So please apply it however it applies, and this reading can be past, present, or future according to your own timeline. So let's see here, what are we getting for this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Tell me, 3 cards. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands. It kind of feels that somebody wanted to put you in an energy of this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. 1 second, yeah, you can see all the cards. Meaning that what they wanted was for you to be dependent on them. This was their goal. So we might be talking even about financial abuse. This might be that you feel that you need to depend on them for some kind of financial reason. It might be money, it might be the place that you are living, all those kind of things. So they might have tried to keep you down in order for you not to be able to be financially dependent. And sometimes this is a manipulation tactic that some people, usually insecure and controlling people, are using. They might tell you, for example, right, you get married, and so they tell you, no, you don't have to work, I'm being in charge of the money, you just stay home, you take care of the home, you take care of the children, I'm taking care of the finances. But at the same time, it's not that they are feeding your bank account, right? You become totally dependent on them financially. And so even if you can, you want to live at some point, you can't. If you want to buy some things, you can't. You know, it's like you become dependent on them totally, right? So, but what I love to see here is what is happening here, because it kind of feels that you might have felt that in some kind of way, and so you were weighing your options. The Seven of Cups, looking towards your future, maybe observing what was going on. The Page of Wands, being courageous, moving forward, getting the message. Okay, I like that. I like that. I don't like that, but I like that. Okay, tell me more. Tell me one thing more here about this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we are talking here about someone a little bit entitled and arrogant, insecure. So they feel the need to feel some kind of superiority, feel some kind of control. They might be trying in some kind of way to destroy your confidence, right? Hoping that this would keep you dependent on them. This was truly the intention. With the Six of Wands in reverse that I see here, I kind of feel that it's not that this person didn't see your potential. I kind of feel that they saw your potential, truly, truly. And this is why they were in this mindset here, which is a very toxic mindset because, you know, somebody healthy, they can also envision the fact that your success is their success. They don't think that they need to be in control for you to be there and stay there and all those kind of things, right? But we have kind of a lot of people that are thinking this way. They think that if you are in a good place, then you won't need them. It just shows that in fact they are in opportunistic relationships, right? That they are uncomfortable with themselves. Tell me here, what can you tell me? 3 cards regarding this Six of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Exactly, exactly. So I kind of feel that they were trying to stress you out. Look, at the bottom of the deck here we had the same card, but it was in the upright. The Four of Swords, right? Now we have it in reverse. So this was more related to here, from what I could feel. The change, the outcome, all those kind of things. Here we are talking truly about the relationship of this person with you, what was guiding them in the relationship with you, right? So they didn't want you to be in a good place where you have support, where you are a winner, where you are admired, where you are winning with what you are doing, all those kind of things, right? So yeah, they wanted you to be confused. I kind of feel the mental fog here, being maybe very stressed, overthinking a lot, not having even the time, the space to breathe and think, right? And reevaluate your life. Yeah, they were acting here from their subconscious with a hidden agenda, hiding what their true intentions were with the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, they didn't want you to be in a good place, right? It kind of feels that we have a trauma bond here. Somebody who is bonded towards you and they are projecting their own traumas on you and you become an object for them. Yeah, they wanted you to lose. They didn't want you to be in a positive energy. Okay, anything else here regarding the Six of Wands in reverse? Tell me. The Six of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, it's very interesting because there is something here about your comfort, your stability. You being able to create abundance by yourself. You being able to see the beauty in anything. With the Queen of Pentacles, we might be talking, you might be someone that you can create comfort in any kind of situation and in any kind of place, right? You will find a way to make it comfortable. So you see, it's truly, it's so stupid because they felt threatened by that. And instead of being a support system to you and work with you, and you would have shared the abundance, because the Queen of Pentacles is very sensitive to other people's needs, and her language, it is giving. So it's truly like this person is shooting themselves in their foot, right? Yeah, but we are talking here about someone who is jealous, who is seeing everything from a very negative standpoint. Because they saw you, they saw your potential, they saw your abundance, they saw your ability to create some kind of comfort, and instead of trying to benefit from that, they were trying to destroy that, right? Yeah, and it's because of their own driving energy. They might hate themselves, and instead of working on themselves and being inspired by you, they decided to criticize you and try to have you under their control. Tell me, the King of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. Listen. Yeah, they are stuck in their own way of thinking. They are in a mental prison. Yeah, they are stuck in their way of thinking. The devil, look. This is exactly what I was describing to you, right? They are trying to control you. They are obsessive. They need to feel superior. There is some kind of addictive behavior here, right? They might be operating on automatic, right? I kind of feel with the moon here that there is a lot of subconscious wounds, energy, way of thinking that are driving them. They don't even realize that there is a way out. With the Eight of Swords, there is a way out. You just have to shift your way of thinking. But they are not doing that. They are not doing that. The devil. Yeah, they are the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a lot of fiery energy, but in the most karmic way possible. So we are talking about someone who's reckless, hot-headed. They have inner conflicts, right? And they are projecting it outside. Because it is somebody who is not doing the inner work. They are stuck in their ways. This is what we are talking about here. Totally stuck in their ways. It's not somebody who is doing what needs to be done. They are projecting, trying to control others. This is what they are doing. And they are very fiery. They are angry. They are resentful. They are bitter. They are critical. I feel the fury here, you know, the fire that is burning. They are burning everything good in their life. They are burning it because of their inner fire. Because they are operating from their inner fire, being totally unconscious of that. But they are not doing the work. They are stuck. They are stuck in this energy. Tell me here something more about this King of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. This might be talking about being very tactical. Very tactical, but I kind of, it's such a different energy. This is why I would like to check this Knight of Pentacles, because it might also be talking about you needing to be very strategic with this person. Very strategic with this person, because this person is cutthroat, right? And I kind of feel that because they are in this mental prison, we have the Four of Swords here in reverse, so they are always keeping you on some kind of I cannot find the word now, pressure cooking energy, right? You are always on some kind of fire. They don't want you to be peaceful. And so you might have felt the need to be very strategic in also, while at the same time being totally stressed out. So when you are stressed out, you are very, very sensitive. So on one side, you might have want to somehow bring yourself to a more peaceful place, but considering that you were dealing with this person and knowing that maybe you might be reactive because you are under some kind of CPTSD, being under some kind of abuse, right? And so you don't want to react because you know that reacting is not helping your case, but at the same time, this person is always, you know, triggering you and triggering you and triggering you and triggering you. So it's very, very, very difficult for you not to lose your shit, right? Because this person wants you to lose your shit all the time. This is the pressure cooker energy, right? Always keeping you stressed out here, so you don't have a place to breathe. So you might have been very tactical with this person. This is what I feel here with this Knight of Pentacles. I still want to check if there is some kind of other message coming through. Tell me, the Knight of Pentacles, what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse here. So this is, yeah, somebody being, this is the problem, right? It came out like this. I'm turning it clockwise. Yeah, we are talking here about someone who is truly controlling, intolerant, selfish, unstable, impulsive, domineering, ruthless. Yeah. Power hungry. Power hungry. Yeah. So you should have paid attention here. I kind of feel that this is what this card is all about. The Knight of Pentacles. Tell me something else we need to know about that. Yeah, because this person was always putting you in survival mode. Always putting you in survival mode, but you could see that. You understood what was going on here. This person was reckless, dishonest, that they had some kind of hidden agenda to keep you stressed all the time, right? To keep you in survival mode. So you needed to be strategic here. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Judgment that we have here. Let's see. Yeah, it's the kind of person with who you might want to be strategic, even though I will tell you something, right? If you think that if you are strategic in some kind of way, you will be able to bring this connection to a peaceful place and you can go low contact without them even realizing it, you cannot do that. It's the kind of person, they want the war, they want the conflict because they feel they're alive. And so all the steps that you are taking, if it is to try to maintain some kind of peace, they won't allow it. It's the kind of connection that you cannot live with peace, even though this is what you might be craving the most. So the best way to achieve this peace is to understand that they will not give it to you, so you don't put your energy there. Now, if you are being strategic because, for example, there are some kind of finances that are included there, and I felt here the financial abuse, then yes, you absolutely have to be very strategic here and imagine the worst. With those kind of people, you need to imagine the worst, right? So you have to be strategic. If you are planning an exit, you have to be strategic. This is a lot of time what I'm doing, you know, when I'm doing a lot of people that are coming to me for therapeutic reasons, right? For the one-on-ones. This is what they need from me, right? Because they are under the pressure cooker. They have all kind of fears. They know that they have a hard time to be strategic, so they need somebody outside that understands the situation and can truly help them with being strategic the right way, right? Because truly it's important with those kind of situations when you are dealing with those kind of people, right? So let's see here the Judgment. This is in what is hidden, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, give me one more here, please. The Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it kind of feel that the judgment has come. So it is in the hidden energy. It is in the foundation, the stability, but it's also in the hidden energy. So I kind of feel here that we might be talking about people who are asking them questions now, right? And each person, they cannot defend themselves. They cannot defend themselves about what they were doing, and what they were doing, in fact, is just showing that, in fact, they are the ones that are totally unstable, unhappy, and they are the ones that are dependent, right? So there is another dimension here about the control that they are operating towards you. It kind of feels that they are dependent on you. You know, it's those people that, in fact, they need you desperately, but instead of treating you with love and respect, they are making you feel as if you need them. I feel that this is what we are talking about. As if you cannot survive without them, when in fact they cannot survive without you. You know, it's the kind of people, for example, that you are in a relationship with and they don't know how to do anything at home, right? They don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean their clothes, they don't know how to take care of the house. All they can do, it is what they are doing, right? So maybe they are working and this is what they can do, but they can just go to work and come back, right? But for the rest, they cannot take care of themselves without a person, another person. And so instead of valuing you and making you feel good about yourself for you to want to stay, they think that the best thing that they can do is criticize you all the time and tell you, you know, if I wouldn't be with you, nobody would want you. What am I even doing with you? You are worth nothing, right? All those kind of things. When in fact, it just... They hate themselves, in fact, right? They are trying to, while they are saying this out loud, they are trying to convince themselves, because they hate the fact that they are worth nothing, that they cannot do anything, right? But because they don't want to take it on themselves, they are putting it on somebody else, somebody that they want that they hate, because they are dependent on this person. But instead of doing the inner work, they are not doing that, right? Okay. Give me one more here, please, about these judgments. Give me one more here about the judgments. Yeah, trying to get away with something. Lying, stealing, manipulating. Hidden agenda. Not taking accountability, not taking responsibility. Backstabbing, hurting. Me. Yeah, this is a very dirty behavior. Yeah, it's all about themselves. Okay. Let's see here. I'm very, very interested in this the Three of Pentacles in reverse, because this is saying not working with, right? So I wonder here what will come up, because I wonder what is going on, because we have the Judgment here, and I kind of feel that yes, it might be related to you, but I kind of feel that it might even be related to more people, because I feel here that people are asking questions. Right? I don't feel that you are asking questions. I kind of feel that maybe you stop asking questions, or that this person made it so uncomfortable that you know that it's not worth asking questions, right? So I kind of feel that there is here something behind, even though we might be talking about you that finally has put a judgment, right? You have put a judgment here, and you understand what you are dealing with. Somebody who is in this Seven of Swords energy. It's a terrible energy. It's somebody self-centered, selfish, no morality, no integrity, unable, unwilling to take any kind of accountability, any kind of responsibility, trying to get away with whatever they are doing. It's very sneaky. It's a very sneaky energy. Okay, let's see here what we are getting for this Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there is some kind of observing the situation and planning, knowing that this person is in this King of Wands energy. This can be somebody dangerous, right? This can truly be somebody dangerous because they are unstable, they are selfish, they are impulsive, they are ruthless, and when they lose control, it can be dangerous. Anything else here with this Three of Pentacles in reverse? The High Priestess. There is here something about having an inner knowledge that might not be expressed. So we might be talking about you, we might be talking about other people. We have here a group of people. So I kind of feel that we are talking about other people that are seeing things very, very clearly. But they might keep it secret what they see. They are turning away from this person. They are not willing to help this person in any kind of way. They are not giving this person any kind of advice, support, or help. Right? With the High Priestess has inner knowledge, but at the same time, if we see the card of the High Priestess is hiding what she knows, right? Because she understands that some information, you better hide it. Let's see if I can find the card here to show you. The High Priestess. So you will see exactly what I mean here. Here. I found the card. Okay. So the High Priestess, you see what she's holding here, that it's hidden. This is her knowledge. Part of her knowledge is hidden. She understands the darkness and the light. She is in the middle. So she has a higher level of understanding. This card is also related to the moon. With the moon, we are talking here about intuition, right? So this person, this High Priestess, she has the knowledge, but she knows what to hide. She is not showing it all, right? It's like the moon. Very often, now we are in the full moon, right? But usually the moon, some parts are hidden. And what we see of the moon is in fact just dependent on the illumination of something else, right? The sun. Okay. So yeah, the knowledge is there, but it kind of feels that people are being very tactical. We already saw that in two other readings that we did about a spouse that has awakened to the fact that they were with somebody that did something awful towards you, and they were planning, being very intelligent. I remember that I felt the energy of the Earth energy, the Virgo, the Taurus, the Capricorn, being very tactical, grounded in their choices, right? They were not emotional, they were not blind, but they were being secretive about what they were doing. I kind of feel that maybe this is what is coming after that, right? That many people now know exactly what is going on. And what we saw in the reading that I'm talking about, it is that this person was very tactical in order to make their escape, and it was about them, but it was not just about them. It was also about bringing justice, and this justice was serving them and also you, because it was like not leaving any ability for this person to be able to have any kind of lie, right? Any kind of manipulating the truth. So I truly feel here that now we are getting to the next phase, right? This person may be talking to other people and people understanding what's going on here. With the Two of Wands, we are talking about choices and planning, right? In consideration with the person that they are dealing with. They know who they are dealing with, right? It's a terrible energy. It's truly somebody that can be dangerous, right? Yes, so keeping part of their knowledge to themselves, not opening all their cards, which is exactly what you need to do with this kind of person. Something else here about this Three of Pentacles, tell me. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords, the truth. This is a cutting truth. This is somebody who is determined with clarity and truth. Yeah. Okay, I love that. Let's go here to the outcome and the closure. Let's see the outcome and the closure. Tell me. Outcome, closure. The Eight of Wands. They are focused. They are focused on bringing this person down. Temperance in reverse. Bringing this person down for them to have no balance. There is a lot of quick energy here because with Temperance we are talking about impatience. With the Eight of Wands, this is a focused, quick energy. Yeah, and with this Knight of Swords, this is also a very quick energy. Things are moving quick right now. This is the message now. This is the outcome now. Things are moving very, very quick. This is quick, and this is quick. Yeah. Things are moving. Focused, quick, intense, the truth. Anything else here? Let's see if we can get anything else for the outcome here. Okay, 1 second. Closure and outcome. Anything else? The Ten of Wands in reverse. It is taking out of you any kind of burden that you might still have. So you might have gone no contact, you might not be no contact and be still in this situation. No matter what, all the burdens are taking out of your back. So this is telling me, first of all, that the truth is seen. We have the Knight of Swords here. It's not just seen, you know, it's running. It's running. This also came here with this group that doesn't want to work with them anymore. They are not supporting them anymore. So it's truly like you know, the same way that the gossip is going very, very quick regarding you, the gossip is going very, very quick regarding them, right? Yeah, all the burdens are taking out of your back. And I kind of feel that there is nothing that you need to do, right? It is just happening. It is happening. Without you needing to participate to anything. The only thing that you might want to do, it is preserve your peace. Preserve your peace, right? Kind of feel that this is truly the message here. The burdens are taken out of your back. Yeah, moving forward. Being protected. There is here a protection. Yeah, being a little bit patient. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, not everything is seen right now. You have the Sun in reverse. So you might not have the total clarity about what's going on. You might be confused. Right? But the situation is taking you out of any kind of misery. Yeah, you see justice is here. Justice is here. Yeah, they have no more fight. They have no more fight. They have lost. They have lost. Yeah, they cannot compete anymore. They cannot defend themselves. They cannot compete anymore. Your stability is re-established. Yeah. I'm looking if there's anything here else. Yeah, your innocence. Look. Your innocence. Your innocence is seen. Okay, listen, I will leave it here. I find this very interesting, right? This quick, focused energy. It's truly those three cards here that are related to other people, and they are related to the outcome here, right? The closure. Especially that it is also the full moon. So the full moon, it is a very high level of energy. So it truly goes with what's happening in the sky. There is this high level of energy, and what I feel it is that this high level energy is feeding this need of propagating the truth, being focused, creating this lack of balance, taking out the burdens out of your back, right? So listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe healing, maybe bringing you clarity. Sending you a lot of love, a lot of good vibes. I'll see you in the comments. Bye.